Welcome to the Pub Sports Radio NHL Play of the Day for Friday, January 15th. I'm Ian Cameron. Well, got the new season of the NHL Play of the Day video here at Pub Sports Radio off to a great start. Washington Buffalo over the total last night, cashes with plenty of room to spare. See if we can get you another winning ticket on the NHL ice tonight. We're going to go to the late night game taking place, the St. Louis Blues and the Colorado Avalanche. Colorado minus 135 to minus 140. Home favorites, total 6, shaded to the under. The St. Louis Blues and Colorado Avalanche meeting for the second straight game here in Denver. They played on Wednesday night against one another, and the Blues ending up with the 4-1 victory in that game in what was a lethargic, not a great effort by any stretch of the imagination or performance from Colorado. Give the Blues credit. They played extremely well defensively. Made it tough for the Avalanche's top players to get open ice, to be able to make plays. Jordan Binnington was solid in net, and there were a lot of questions about whether he would be able to bounce back because he was brilliant leading the Blues to the Stanley Cup 2 seasons ago, but definitely had a decline and didn't play as well last year. It certainly looked like a revitalized and better version of Jordan Binnington than we saw last year. And let's give the Blues depth some credit. They're not thought of as a team that's got the same amount of scoring depth or forward depth as other teams in the NHL, but they got goals from unlikely sources. Jordan Kyrou, Oscar Sundqvist stepping up with a couple of goals, the juice man, as I like to call him. And it was a really impressive job by the Blues to get secondary scoring, which to me, to be honest with you, I wasn't sure the Blues would have regular offensive punch from the third and fourth line. And the fact they won that game 4-1 without, much from Braden Shen and Tarasenko and O'Reilly, it goes to show you that the Blues maybe have a little bit more depth than you would expect. In these back-to-back situations this season in the NHL, when you have the same two teams playing each other, I'm going to look for the team that lost the first game, especially if they are a good team and an elite team, and I think Colorado is, even though they lost on Wednesday. I'm going to look for that team to bounce back with a win and a much better game in the second meeting. I think we'll see that tonight from Colorado. I think we'll see a better game top to bottom from them. I thought their top players were very quiet for some reason on Wednesday night, and I think you have to give the Blues defense a lot of credit for that. But I'm expecting better games from Mikko Rantanen, Gabriel Landeskog, Nazem Kadri, and of course, Nathan MacKinnon, who was actually extremely quiet, I thought, in that game against St. Louis. I wouldn't expect that to happen a second straight game. This game kind of reminds me of what we saw with Vancouver-Edmonton last night. Oilers didn't have a good first game against Vancouver, bounced back strong last night to get the win against the Canucks in the second of the back-to-back, and Connor McDavid led the way with a hat trick. I'm not going to say Nathan MacKinnon gets a hat trick tonight, but I think he'll be much more noticeable, much more assertive and aggressive. He'll get chances. He'll get shots on goal, and I think he'll score a goal as well. So I'm going to give you 2 plays of the day here for this Friday, January 15th edition from this same game. I'm going to recommend Colorado minus 135 on the money line. I think they get the win. I also like Nathan MacKinnon to score a goal, which is plus 120, a very good price, and I think he's going to find the back of the net and play much better tonight. And I also like Nathan MacKinnon over 3.5 shots on goal at around minus 150. I'm expecting him to get at least 4 shots on goal. He is going to be, I think, a lot more noticeable tonight. And usually when his teams lose and don't play well, he is the one leading the charge the next game out. And I would expect nothing less from Nathan MacKinnon here. A big game, him getting on the scoreboard and leading the Avalanche to a win. So I'll give you 2 plays of the day here for this Friday, January 15th, smaller slate. We're going to go Colorado minus 135 against St. Louis. And also I'll throw in a bonus prop bet for a play of the day on Nathan MacKinnon to score a goal plus 120. There you go. That's your Pub Sports Radio NHL play of the day for Friday, January 15th. I'm Ian Cameron. Thanks for tuning in. Reminder to stay tuned to Pub Sports Radio and the Pub Sports Radio YouTube channel daily for great content. And I will be back with you tomorrow on Saturday for another Pub Sports Radio NHL play of the day.